Good day, good people. Relevant Thoughts blog is back. I'm your guy, Lewis to the T. And today I really want to talk about this gap we have between what we think and what we know, and what is reality, right? What we know ourselves and what the reality is. And what I really thought about when I started thinking about this subject was what happened to giving people the benefit of the doubt? There used to be a saying where people would say, well, just give him the benefit of the doubt or give them or her the benefit of the doubt. Meaning, if you're in a situation or a circumstance where maybe you're having a negative experience, there was always somebody, near you that would say, well, give that person a benefit of the doubt. Maybe they're late because something happened, or maybe they spoke to you that way because of something else that was going on in their life and it just wasn't really about you. We really departed from that. Like nowadays, we really don't give people the benefit of the doubt. We actually assume ill intent. And I'm not sure what has happened. I know there's been a little bit of a cultural shift in the world. And I guess not a little bit, right? Maybe it's a drastic cultural shift where people really did assume that most people had good intentions. And now we're kind of in this social media age of, your keyboard thugs and your Twitter thugs and people hiding behind anonymity. And we began to assume that that applies to real life. Like social media is not real life. I know that's like a revelation for a lot of people, but social media is not real life. It is the edited and filtered version of what we want you to see. It's not even the edited and filtered version of who we are. It's actually the edited version of what we want you to see. So we present you something and then we even edit that. So I think that might be part of it, but we really do have to get back to the point where we give people the benefit of the doubt, because in real life, off of social media, we have a lot of environmental factors that feed into why your interaction with the person might be positive or negative. And I think erring on the side of caution and assuming that people have good intent, of course, outside of things that may cause you danger or harm or, imminent danger or harm in that moment, I really do think that we have to start back, taking a beat, taking a pause, and assuming better, and not assuming the worst. And one of the examples I'll use, we were having a communications and emotional intelligence seminar at work the other day. And I kind of laughed about it because I was thinking, man, in this environment, how many people really even understand what emotional intelligence is? How many people are committed to having direct and assertive communication? But, I removed all of that. I didn't want to walk in with a barrier or with an air of, disappointment. So I just removed all of that and I went in with an open mind. And I realized that it was going to be conducted by an outside consultant. So I think that made it a little bit better to receive that information from an outsider. But one of the things he did was a 4-step exercise where he really wanted to measure what communication looks like when you were in a situation that was uncomfortable or where something happened that you didn't like. This was such a good exercise for me because I really try to practice this, but I hadn't seen anyone outline it as detailed and as eloquently as he did. And it was really 4 steps, and I really want to focus on the first 2. The first thing he said to do in situations where you're in relationship with another person and something happens that you're not really happy about or pleased with, the first thing was to act as the other person's attorney. So you have to plead the case for the other person to yourself as to why they did what they did. And I was like, man, if that's not giving the benefit of the doubt, I don't know what is. That's actually taking it a step further. And it really puts you in a place to explain to you why that person did that, but it has to be in defense of them. It has to be from a positive aspect. And the example he used was, what if you come home and your girlfriend has sold your TV to have tickets to go to a concert, which had a very strong response from the whole room, right? And the first thing he did was, you know what? She bought tickets to see someone that we both enjoy. She wanted to create memories. The TV will come and go, but this moment together will last forever. And I was like, wow. Him being her attorney really did help him calm down, help him rethink it, and really put the positive spin on it that was necessary. This was not something intentionally to harm you or make you upset. It really was about you all as a couple. The second thing is now express why that was problematic for you. So even if your best assumption that you wanted us to have memories and that the TV was temporary, but the memories are forever. Why was this problematic? Well, I didn't feel considered. And even though this is one circumstance, what if this keeps happening? And is this going to damage our relationship? So I just wanted to drop that off to you all. It really is about giving the benefit of the doubt. It really is about being in conflict with someone and being their attorney and trying to understand, well, why did they do this? What are all the positive motivating factors why they would have done a thing that even though their intent was good, their impact was negative? And then the second thing was, how do you express to them your disappointment without blaming and being angry and being negative? I hope that helps somebody. I'm trying to keep these as short as possible so they can be relevant, but also timely. I know we are all busy. Our attention spans are not what they used to be, but I still had that relevant thought that I wanted to share with you. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow Relevant Thoughts Blog on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you will catch you will catch a small fragment on X, which used to be Twitter, because hey, that's their rule. And I'm not editing that out because I don't feel like it.